All right, welcome back everyone to another freezing workout. It's about 3 degrees right now outside. It says it feels about -6 degrees. So great, but that won't stop us. We're still gonna work out. We're still gonna push it. Today we're gonna be focusing on upper chest. It's gonna be a chest and core day. I normally when I do chest, I like to focus on my upper chest primarily. I'm almost 40, so maintaining muscle, especially building muscle, is really challenging, and especially maintaining muscle is what I try to go to, but my upper chest is usually like the weakest side. So give me 1 second. The volume's a little too loud. This generic ass. Couldn't think, the volume was too loud. I have this generic music in the background so I don't get copyrighted by YouTube, so sorry for the crappy music. So yeah, like I was saying, I want to target primarily my upper chest. So most of my chest exercises are going to be focusing around upper chest. So my mid and lower chest are very reactive and very responsive to my workout. So I don't have to do that much. And I like to, again, focus primarily on the chest. I do hit my front delts a little bit, but not enough to actually make a difference. That's why on my shoulder days, and we'll have another one of those, I do a lot of shoulder front delt exercises. So as always, I warmed up, especially in this 3-degree weather in my garage, not very well insulated. I did about 100 to 200 jump ropes to warm up, get the blood flowing. It's just also a great way to maintain dexterity and coordination and yada, yada, yada. But ultimately, it's just a great way to warm up quick. It burns a lot of calories if you do it enough. I think there was, I think it was like 20 or 30 minutes running equals to like 10-minute jump ropes. So I'm all about saving time. I have a 9 to 5. I have a young kid. I have a 1-year-old. I have a wife. And also, I'm trying to create content for you guys and videos. The goal with this is, you know, just to have for you to have a gym partner and to show you don't need much to be in great shape, to be healthy. You can do this at home if you have the equipment. If you don't have the equipment, you can go to the gym. You get like one of those Planet Fitness $10 memberships. But if you can, I highly recommend getting a gym in your house. Look at the garage gym. It's just a great way to save money and time. Yeah, it's an investment, but ultimately, once you get the hang of working out at home, you're gonna save so much time. You're gonna save so much time, and I get it. You probably think, oh, I'm gonna be too lazy because I'm gonna be at home and all that. But if you think about it, when you're at home and you have to get dressed and go to the gym, the chances that you go are going to be a lot less than actually when it's right there in your garage. So I got this TRX band. Let's get it started. I don't want to talk too much. I know I'm just jibber-jabbering. And I sound like an old person saying jibber-jabbering, especially when it's not my language. Okay, so I got this TRX band. It's a great way to warm up the chest because it gets you that depth on the chest that we want. The deeper we go, oh shit. Sorry about that, give me 1 second. This is embarrassing. Okay. Pop this right here. All right. So, as you can see, this is not edited out. This is not scripted. This is 100% me. Not only this is great for your chest, but your core also works. So that's pretty great. That was rough. Whew. Let me fix it here. So So we're gonna warm up with TRX, get a really good stretch in the chest. First exercise, we're gonna do flies, incline flies to warm up really well. Lubricate our elbows and our shoulders to make sure that we don't make sure we don't hurt ourselves. Whew. Since it's cold, it's really easy to get injured, so we want to make sure we're very well warmed up before we actually do heavy stuff. So again, we're gonna do about 3 sets of flies, incline flies. Then we're gonna do the Smith machine, or you can use the regular bench press, incline bench press, incline Smith machine. What I like about the Smith machine is just easier for me in the garage to set up. And also, it's just, I can isolate my upper chest a lot better. The problem with bench, and a lot of the regular benching, is you can't get that really good depth with it. There's special bars that are curved in the middle that help you get that deep stretch at the bottom. Unfortunately, it's expensive. All right, let's go again. All right. Let's go set up the bench real quick. Whew. Don't mind my messy gym, my messy garage. So we're gonna do about 20 degrees. It's pretty good. Pretty good incline. TRX bands are pretty awesome. I don't use them in a lot of exercises. However, they're great for warming up. I'm gonna start including them in my core workouts and also my leg days. Really great to do single leg RDLs and single leg squats, things like that. Also great for core, great for back. It's just a different way to target the muscles. The muscles! Sorry. Different way to, target specific parts of your body, and also, different ways to work out. Also, usually for those, it engages all the stabilizing muscles around. For example, for this, your core, your shoulders, triceps, all that get engaged, even though you're doing chest, which is great, but it's also not that great for isolating. Kind of like doing bench press. And this is the reason why I do the Smith machine. It's because, let me fix this real quick. With the Smith machine, you can really isolate the chest. A difference from doing, a regular bench press. You use sorry, a little out of breath. Usually, you use other muscles, other muscles around, the stabilizing muscles around the chest to get you that rep. So, okay, so we're gonna do deep stretch at the bottom and the contraction. Again, we wanna focus on getting that deep stretch. You wanna get your shoulders back and down, your back completely flat against the bench. You don't wanna arch. I know you've seen some videos, people arching when they do bench. That's fine and all when you do a flat bench, but when you do an incline, you wanna isolate and you're targeting the upper chest. And if you incline, you're putting your upper chest more predominantly on that movement, so you want to make sure it's completely flat and really target the upper chest. Grip wise, there's some people that do it supinated, some people do neutral, some people do pronated. You do whichever you want, you feel like it's targeting your chest the most. Play around. The same with the angle, you don't want to go too high and you don't want to go too low. You want to go somewhere, find the sweet spot in the middle to see which one targets your upper chest the most. And again, your back is not moving at all. You're not curving your back around to to get that rep in. All right, that feels good. Checking my emails real quick. As I told you guys, I have a 9 to 5, so sometimes I get annoying emails. All right, now let's crank up the weight. We'll do about 25 pounds, nothing too crazy. All right. Fucking it. So the last ones, I try to get a couple of last reps out. Whew. It's cold. All right. Want to make sure we keep on moving. Burn about 100 calories. I'm 17 minutes into my workout and about 10 filming. Whew. I know this video so I can a little unedit it, so eventually I'll edit and cut this stuff out. I'm just trying to find my groove into creating content. I want to focus on creating more than I consume. It's hard. It's hard to create more than you consume. So thanks for joining me. The one person that's watching this, appreciate you. Hopefully you're getting some value and you're learning and you're actually working out with me. All right, let's go. Shoulders back and down. Fucking A. Whew. Goddamn. All right. Water break. All right, give me 1 second. Give me emails, questions. All right, just gonna wait a couple more seconds and go another round. This is the last one, and then we're gonna jump into incline bench. Again, the goal here is again, I don't know why I say that, as I've said this before. I have in other videos, but in this video I haven't said it, so I'll say it now. The goal is to really slow down the eccentric, control the negative, hold the stretch at the bottom, and then explode on the way up. You don't need to get too crazy in the explosion part, but just enough to get the weight moving and contract the muscle. Fuck. I can do one more. Fuck. Good job, little buddies. All right. Whew, how's that? Good? Let me correct this real quick. For this incline, for the incline Smith, a little bit higher. No, nothing too crazy, but like maybe 10 degrees more. Nothing too wild. For this, I'm definitely gonna need my gloves because the bar is freaking cold and I'm really gonna hurt my hands. It's not ideal. I don't have the best grip, but another reason why I wanna use the Smith machine is that the degrees, the bar is locked in, so that I don't have to worry about the bar moving back and forth, where I can really like lose the grip with these gloves. So just back a little bit. All right. That's pretty good. Let me go a little bit back, otherwise I'm gonna just destroy the microphone. Feels pretty good. Let's crank up the weight. Just angle out. Aim that heater to my legs. It's freezing. So I'm gonna start with about 45 plates each side. I don't lift too heavy. I used to, but now that I'm an old piece of shit, I stick to lighter weights. I still want to do a challenging weight because I need it. Your body needs it. Your bones, your muscles. Everything you need to do heavier weights, but nothing that's gonna be too crazy. Like definitely no ego lifting. I wanna challenge myself, but I don't wanna hurt myself either. So the goal with this challenge is longevity, health. I don't want you guys to be injuring yourself because you wanna just push for more. You'll get there. Slowly but surely. All right, again, flat bench, shoulders back and down, flat back against the bench, and let's crank it up. That slow, it was really tough. It's really hard with these gloves too. I do want to control the negative, but that was a bit of a challenge, not gonna lie. Whew. That was rough. Felt good. Pushing heavy weights. Heavy weight. Whew. All right, change the angle a little bit. That seems pretty solid. Again, slow the negative, hold the pulse to the bottom, and go. Tip of my fingers are freezing. Woo-wee. Also notice that I waste so much time talking to you guys, and I apologize. I know I want to make sure that we get this through. And we'll get the workout quick and painless and to the point. I know you guys have to go to work too. So do I. So let's do this. Let's get it going. Got 3 to go. It's okay to rest for a couple of seconds and push the last couple of reps that you have. But make sure you always get to that number that you did in the first set. That should be your goal in every single set after the first one. Fucking A. All right. So we do 3 or 4 sets. Since we're doing multiple upper chest exercises, I do 3 sets. Once we do more mid chest and then lower chest, I do 4 to really get the blood pumping there to get the most I can and really reach hypertrophy. The goal for each set is the first one, I don't count it, it's a warm-up set, a little bit of weights to make sure that I'm targeting the muscle correctly, making sure that the angles and the control is there. Now my first working set, I want to make sure I hit between 10 and 15 reps, and whatever number I get there, I'm gonna target, and that's gonna be my number for the remaining of the sets. So if I do 11, the second set I'm gonna do 11, the third set I'm gonna do 11. If for some reason I can't get to 11, let's say I get to 8, I stop, rest for a couple seconds, go again until I reach 11. Let's say I'm in my second set and I barely do 5 out of the 11. That means the weights might be a little bit too heavy, and I want to drop it down a little bit. But ultimately, the first set sets the tone for the remaining of the sets. So whatever reps you get on the first set, that's what you're gonna do for the remaining of the sets. Let's go. Again. Shoulders back and down. Core tight. And lower back against the chest, the bench. Good 3. I did 7 again, I got 3 more to go. Whew. So again, rest for a couple seconds and finish it. All right. Yeah. Whew. I did it. However, I'm so tired that I locked myself in. So I'm gonna wait. Rest a couple of seconds and get myself out of there. Good job. Okay. Now we're gonna do lower chest. My grip has not been quite there on my right hand. My fingers have been a little bit messed up for the last week or so. Working on it. It's one thing that you realize once you're old like me, is that sometimes just random pains come out of nowhere and they won't go away for a long time. It can take weeks. But also, of course, depends. I was having some tennis elbow, so my tendons on the bottom part of my forearms were in pain when I carry and pick or grab things. Even when I close my hands tightly to hold onto something, no matter how heavy it was. I felt the pain there. So I incorporated more forearm exercises. It means my forearm muscles were a little weak. And once I did that, the pain went away. Same if you have elbow, golf elbow or tennis elbow. A lot of times it's just the muscles a little underdeveloped. Need to work it out a little bit more. For the hand though, I need to figure out why the grip hurts, specifically in these two fingers. So I need to figure out what to do to solve that problem. Okay, so we're gonna do incline, lower chest, and this is a great way to do lower chest with the cable machine. If you don't have cable machine, you can do this with dumbbells. You just gotta do a decline instead of an incline. And to put a little bit of weight to make sure that the exercise is functional. And when I get the ball rolling. It's gonna be a little too close. Okay. That feels good. Now I need to crank up the weights. In my case, I'm gonna do 55 pounds on each side. Nothing too crazy. For me, for some, might be too little weight. For others, might be too much weight. So do what's right for you. Make sure you're pushing yourself a little bit. Try to increase like maybe a pound to 2 pounds on weight every week or so. Every 2 weeks, increase the weight by maybe a pound. Make sure you're really pushing yourself and you're not comfortable. You want to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to make sure that you grow. And usually that's with heavy weights. Of course, not in an uncomfortable position that again, that you hurt yourself. I'm talking too much. Let's fucking go. Ooh. Whew. That's good. Another way to do this, if you do have the cable machine, is just standing presses. Again, you're focusing on lower chest. Want to make sure you get as deep as you can on that stretch to stretch out the lower part of the chest as you can. In my case, I'm doing it in an incline. If you don't have this, if you don't have a cable machine, you can use dumbbells. Just decline, do a decline on the bench. If you don't have a decline bench, use a flat bench and put some weight on the front bottom part of the bench on one side so it inclines, and do it that way. I mean, it's a lot of ways that you can do this. Again, you don't need a lot of weight. You don't need a lot of weight to get in great shape, or a lot of equipment, I should say. You just need to be consistent with it. All right, let's go back down. Let's go again. Fuck, that really sucked. Okay, 2 more. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. I gotta get going. Gotta get the ball rolling. Whew. So, I'm gonna try, ooh. You can't, well, you can see my crotch. Sorry, not a pretty sight. We're gonna do 1 more. With this weight, I'm gonna have to drop it down to finish the set. We'll see, because it was pretty heavy in the last ones. I wanna make sure that, above all, I have a good form and a good contraction of the muscle. Contraction, retraction. Ultimately, is better, especially towards the last few sets, than just doing heavy weight and trying to rep it out and potentially injuring yourself. So, careful with that. And again, we're doing 4 sets for this one. To save some time, I might do like just a drop set. But if you can, if you have the time, do a regular 4th set, rest, and do another set. But I want to save some time, so we'll see. Woo! Nice job. Nice job. Fuck. That was, whew. Good job. All right. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds and go again. I was gonna do a drop set, but I can do another. Just waiting a couple seconds. Oh, fucking it. Whew, sorry. Fuck. That was rough. That was rough. All right, next one. I'm gonna do upright bench press with the cable machines. If you don't cable machine, you can do regular dumbbell bench press. That's fine too. So, whew, sorry, that one got me. Getting close to the time for us to finish, so I want to be fast. So for this one, I'm gonna need to put a weight on the back of the bench because I move it. You guys can't see me, so sorry about that. I get caught up in the moment. Take off the weights for a second so you guys can see what I'm working with. Get the 45-pound kettlebell, which is freezing, by the way. All right. So, upright bench, about 80 degrees, not full 90 degrees. And for this one, again, just a regular bench press. Want to make sure we slow the negative, control the negative, pause at the bottom, at the deepest part of the stretch of the chest, and then push forward. Again, we're not gonna arch our back. We don't want to do that. We wanna make sure our shoulders are back and down, and push. And literally just push forward. Drive your armpits into your chest. Imagine you're trying to cross your hands. If you can cross your hands, try them. But you might not be able to. But if you can, great. I can't. But all right, let's go. Let's crank it up. I want to do a little bit core exercise. If I have the chance, minutes. Sometimes I talk too much, and then I don't have time to do stuff. All right, good job. A good job. Yab. Good job. I know my accent can be a little prominent. I try to enunciate as much as I can, but the more tired I get, the difficult it gets. More difficult. Difficulter. All right, and wait a couple more seconds and go again. Almost done. Don't waste too much time. Let's go. Bring it back down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's change the angle a little bit. You guys been stuck in that angle for way too long. It's boring. Ugh. Again, shoulders back and down. Get that deep stretch. Fucking A. That really hurt. And I know I look like an idiot when I'm pushing the weight. I look like the Joker with all my teeth out. I look like a piranha. I'm a piranha. See, that's just the part where my brain has lost most of its blood and it went down south to my chest and I started mumbling and saying dumb shit. So welcome to the real show. All right. We got 2 more. 2 more, I'm gonna do some core. If you don't wanna do core, by all means, go about your day. You did a great job so far. But if you have time, you can do this. You can push yourself and do a little bit of core. It's only gonna get better. Fucking A. Nope. That sucked. I just want to cry. Good job. 1 more. You got this. Got a couple minutes left. Let's put you in a very awkward position so we can lock eyes while I do the last chest exercise. Whew. All right. Let me get that deep stretch. Okay. Oh. So I'm gonna stretch a little bit. A little blood pumping through and pumping out. Sometimes your muscles get so tight with blood that it's hard to do reps. There's this bodybuilder, I can't remember his name right now. They used to do that, you squeeze his biceps after a pump to be able to increase the range again, because his biceps will get so full blood that he couldn't get full range on them and get a good workout. It was interesting. Not sure how much it works, but it feels good. Fuck. That really sucked. But we did it. Good job. So we're gonna do a quick superset. I'm gonna, just for funsies, do more TRX push-ups. I'm gonna mix this with some core cable pull downs. So we're gonna do just a little triangle attachment. On the cable machine. We're gonna do crunches, weighted crunches. So for this ones, these are great. Just make sure you're gonna bring down and really arch your back to really crunch your abs. All right. Need a little bit more weight than that. So let me move this around. Get another 45 plate in there. God, it's so cold. Good thing I have the little space heater here. Bring it close. A little bit TRX to finish up the chest. I'm gonna do superset, no rest in between, because one muscle part, one body part rests, the other one can be working out. So while I do core, my chest rests. When I do chest, my core rests. So I can just keep going. Yeah. So I have about 100 pounds. I can do more. I'm gonna bring another 50 pounds. So I can do 150. Sometimes you just need 150 pounds. It's a very old meme. If you know which one I'm talking about, congratulations. If you don't, it's a dumb meme, don't worry about it. All right, so then we're gonna do some push-ups to finish up the chest. Nothing too crazy. It's a good stretch. Also engages the core, like I mentioned at the beginning of the workout. I'm pretty much done. We're done for today, guys. But I'm gonna do a couple more of these, call it a day. If you wanna come join me, let's keep going. It's pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. Whew. Crunching 150 pounds. It's no joke. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Okay, just bring it down a little bit. Like this, because I'm engaging the whole core, back, obliques, abs, and also doing a little bit of chest. It really helps, especially if you have lower back issues. You have to work out your core. It's a must. Most of the lower back issues stem from a weak core. So we gotta make sure we have to work them out. We have to push ourselves to actually use those muscles, because it's no joke. If you don't use them, you lose them. Fucking A. All right, gonna do one more round of these, and we're done. We're almost to the hour mark. Yeah, I'm pretty pooped. I'm exhausted. But that's 3. I'm gonna do one more. You guys don't have to stick around. Go do you. Did a good job. Burn about 300 active calories in less than an hour. It's good enough. 30-degree weather. I know it sucked, but this is what gets you progress. Doing it in days like this that you don't want to work out because it's too freaking cold. This is how it happens. This is how it works. I believe in you guys. And I'm mumbling right now again. No blood in my brain. But these are the workouts that actually matter. So when you push yourself to do it in days like this that are crappy, it's super cold, and then you don't want to do it, you definitely want to be either still in bed or at work doing something else. This is what is gonna get you to live longer, healthier, better, happier. Good job, kicked ass. See you again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go kill your work day. Murder it. You got this. And more motivational stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.